Well, John, I can imagine last night doesn't feel any easier this morning.
No, frustrating after watching the game back, and very, very similar feelings when we come away from a game that we dominated and don't take any points from it. It's really disappointing. I think that the pressure we created, the chances we created were more than enough to win the game, and the goal's really disappointing. The goal against is really poor, I think, from a defensive standpoint. We've got to do better there. At both ends of the top end of the pitch, we've got to do a bit better, and then we've got to defend the box a bit more.
How do you balance being pleased with the performance on the whole last night with concern that we didn't put the ball in the back of the net?
I think it's just being objective about those sort of things and keeping the demand up from the defenders and the centre forwards, and actually everyone. It's everybody's responsibility to make sure we keep creating and making sure we keep putting ourselves in areas where we can score, and then giving ourselves a chance that if we don't, we come away with the minimum of a clean sheet. So it's just about putting that demand on the entire squad, being objective about our assessment of the situation and going from there.
In terms of improvements, is it just about being more clinical, or was there anything else you identified?
I think just about being a bit more clinical, and also when we are in certain areas of the pitch that we need to create a few more opportunities. So I just thought we won the ball back high up really, really well, and if we got the first pass off and we created something, it was great. There were times when we were slightly sloppy and we lacked the quality that we needed to get the ball into the final third with a bit more precision. And so those are the two areas I think we need to do better at.
How do you and the players go about picking yourselves up ahead of another opportunity on Saturday now?
We're obviously back in today. We've done the post-match from the game last night. That's now done and dusted. There's a little training group going on here with the lads that weren't involved last night. The starters are all recovering, and I think it's just about making sure we're in, making sure we've done the game. We learn the lessons from the game, and then move on and come back on Friday with a lot of positivity. There's nothing we can do about it. We can't feel too sorry for ourselves. We've just got to get on with it and attack the game on Saturday.
It's the end of a busy three game week on Saturday. Might you be looking to sort of freshen things up after this period?
Yeah, we always look at the physical output after every game and have a look at players. We take the objective data, and then we speak to players as well, see how they're feeling, see what it looks like on the eye in terms of the performances that we saw on Tuesday and also on Saturday, and then go from there with team selection. And I think the most important thing is we pick the right team to try and beat Preston, and off the back of that, if they're physically in the right place, then we'll stick with that team selection.
What do you know about Preston?
Well, I think the one of the advantages of the Plymouth game was that we got to watch one of the games against Preston. So when Preston went 3 up, I think in the first half against Plymouth, played really, really well and ended up 3-3 because Plymouth came back in the second half. But from what we saw from Preston in that game, a very, very good team, well organised. They play some good football, and I think certainly under Paul. You've got a head coach there that knows exactly what he's doing. Got a side promoted out of this league, and he's a very, very smart operator. So I think a really, really good side that we've got to face on Saturday, and we'll see a bit more of them tonight because they play a day after us.
Obviously a difficult run for everyone at the moment, staff, players and supporters as well. So what's your message to them ahead of a massive game on Saturday at Fratton Park?
I don't think there's any message really needed. I know it's difficult in terms of results, but I think if you look at the two reactions from the fans after both the games on Saturday and Tuesday, everybody is having a great time apart from winning games of football. I think enjoying the football that we're playing both on and off the ball, and I think everybody's in the same boat. We know we've got to win games. We know we've got to be better to win games. We're extremely grateful for the support this week because of that travel especially. There aren't going to be many fixtures where you've got to go all the way up to Hull on a Saturday and then come back all the way down to Plymouth on the Tuesday, and we do it. We sell out our allocations, and we're really looking forward to welcoming a few of them back to a short trip, hopefully for most of the fans on Saturday, and hopefully with an amazing atmosphere at Fratton Park.
And obviously the international break after this game as well. So what do you want to see from your players going into that period?
I think we want to see a side that represents Portsmouth as we have done over the past couple of games with aggression, being front-footed, showing some of those intangibles in terms of the desire and the work ethic that have got us through and put us in a really good position. I think that's the minimum. Those are the minimum standards, and I think when we see that at home, give ourselves a very, very good platform to go and win games.